All right, guys, this one right here is all about the back. That's right. What we did on the prison yards to build those beastly backs. That's what we're going to talk about today. I've got some gold coming for you guys straight off the prison yards. It is the exercises that we did with varieties of pull-ups as well as the bag work and the rows in order to bulk them backs. Back on the yard, what we had to do was we had to adapt. We didn't have gyms, we didn't even have weights. We had to make it happen with body weight exercises and with homemade implements. We had to make our own bags, make our own equipment. So if you want, you could check out the video over here that I got. It's a breakdown on how to make the bags, which is what you're going to see me using for some of these exercises. Got you covered, no problem. If you don't have the bags, if you've got some weights on hand, you're good.
And you guys know I'm not with any of that wasting time, so we're going to get right to it. So, double bag weighted pull-ups, one of the gold standards. You've got your single bag weighted pull-up. That's another one that we used to always love to try to put that bulk on. Of course, your gold standard traditional regular pull-ups. Can't ever miss those. Going super wide. This one right here will hit those lats magnificently. We used to use these like crazy. Now we're going to get a little bit exotic with it. These are side-to-side pull-ups. Quite difficult and will help build a single arm pull-up eventually also. Just remember to take your time with these. Now these narrow hammer grip ones were not one that we were always able to do in the prison system just because it's sometimes hard to get the availability of that grip. The standard chin-ups, of course, gold standard. And also great for adding some biceps in there too. Now there was no way I was going to skip this magnificent sound of the chest to bar pull-up. Love these things. Great for building explosive strength. You're just going to want to just rip it right out the bottom and just explode up through that bar. The extreme narrow grip is also very good. Hits the inner area of the upper back and also the forearms quite a bit. You flip that bad boy around and you do the narrow regular chin up and it's going to hit a little bit more bicep as well as lower lat. And of course, we have to have that chest to bar chin up also. And again, let's hear that musical sound. Oh yeah, there it is. So nice. Just love it. These guys right here. Okay. So this is usually the way we had to do it also because we usually only be able to have access to one side of the bar at a time. And the keeping the opposite side knee up is crucial. And when you do this exercise, you will find that it is going to make your core also super sore because you have to keep from being twisted as you're pulling it. This one, I'm really wanting to demonstrate the pulling angle of this exercise. It's almost like a body weight pullover. So you're wanting to pull down and forward and it hits the lower lats. Whew, you're going to feel it. Time to get to some of those bags. Now, the double bag rows. These are one of those mass builders on that upper middle back. And this is just showing a couple different angles. We've got also using it with the single bag, you could do the rows, as well as this is a lawnmower row, which I'm really emphasizing here so you can see the angle of the pull, which is similar to a lawnmower, and it hits the lat through its full range of motion. This is our variation of a barbell row where we would do a double bag stick row, and you could do these overhand grip or reverse grip depending on which area of the back you want to focus on. Reverse hits the lower lat more and overhand hits the upper lat more. Alternating rows are just another variation on your rows, keeping it interesting. These single arm Aussie rolls are absolutely nothing to play with. These guys right here are not easy. You've got to use a lot of core to brace, and you have to kind of drive through the opposite leg to keep yourself balanced while you're doing them, but they are well worth it. A little bit tricky, but you can get it. Now, your overhand gripped Australian rows, both regular grip and narrow grip, are excellent for building your pull-up as well as building strength in your upper and middle back. You could also do them reverse gripped for both the narrow and regular grip. Again, just adds a little more bicep in there, but great back builder.
So you like building that back? Well, guess what? Bam! Get some chest. That's right. Straight to the money. What we did to build those chests in the prisons, on the yards. Check it out. You guys will like it. Love you guys. Peace, prosperity, and all that good stuff always. I'll see you in the next one.